Once upon a time, nestled in a field of sunflowers, lived a little ladybug named Dot. Dot wasn't like the other ladybugs, who happily munched on aphids and played hide-and-seek amongst the leaves. Dot was a collector. She collected everything: shiny pebbles, colourful flower petals, interesting twigs, and even discarded bottle caps. Her little corner of the sunflower field was overflowing with her treasures. "Why do you keep all this stuff, Dot?" asked Lily, her best friend. "You can't even play with it." Dot shrugged, carefully adding a particularly sparkly piece of glass to her pile. "But it's so pretty," she said. "And maybe, just maybe, someday I'll need it." One day, a strong wind swept through the sunflower field. The sunflowers swayed and groaned, and the ladybugs held on tight to the leaves. When the wind finally died down, the field was a mess. Many of the sunflowers had broken stems, and their heads drooped sadly towards the ground. The ladybugs were worried. How would they get food if the sunflowers couldn't stand tall? Old Papa Longlegs, the wisest creature in the field, gathered everyone together. "We need to help the sunflowers stand up again," he announced, "but we need something to support their stems." The ladybugs looked around, their tiny hearts sinking. They didn't have anything strong enough to help. Then Lily remembered Dot. "What about Dot's collection?" she exclaimed. "Maybe she has something we can use." The ladybugs hurried to Dot's corner, pushing aside pebbles and petals. Dot watched anxiously as they rummaged through her hoard. Suddenly, Papa Longlegs picked up a few of Dot's sturdier twigs. "These are perfect!" he cried. Other ladybugs found small, flat stones to wedge around the base of the sunflowers for extra support. They even used some of the bigger bottle caps to protect the broken stems from the dirt. Working together, the ladybugs used Dot's collection to prop up the drooping sunflowers. Slowly, the sunflowers began to stand tall again, their faces turning towards the sun. Dot watched, amazed, as her collection transformed from a pile of useless junk into something truly valuable. She realized that having a lot of things wasn't important, but using what you have to help others was. From that day on, Dot still collected interesting things, but she also learned the importance of sharing and using her resources to make a difference. And every time the sunflowers bloomed, she remembered the day her collection saved the field and taught her a valuable lesson.